good morning, or good afternoon, or even good night, depending on when you are free to grade this, Miss Kay. My PowerPoint and persuasive speech is about Hamilton. My title is The Beauties of the Musical Hamilton. Are you looking for something to watch and want it in musical form? And a little bit of a history nerd? Well, I have the perfect name for you. Hamilton, the musical. It's about the United States founding fathers, but mainly Alexander Hamilton himself. Hamilton was written by a man named Lin-Manuel Miranda. Its performance, recorded and live in theater, is 2 hours and 55 minutes. It was first performed live in theater January 20th, 2015. It remains a beloved piece of work 10 years later. It's performed by 36 cast members. Now, let's get into it and talk about why you should watch it by talking about the man who made it. About the cast and other things. So far, Hamilton has been seen live to 2.6 million, which that was earlier data, so older data. So with the update of now 4.6 million have watched it live in live theater. Many people have said to watch it and love it, watched it and listened to it countless times and love it. Many people have watched it by looking at Amanda Roboto's data. She states, according to Broadway World, more than 4.6 million people have seen Hamilton on Broadway, not including those. The musical has reached through its filmed version on Disney Plus, which earned Hamilton's an Emmy for outstanding variety specials pre-recorded in 2021. This is paragraph 7. An estimate of 7.8 million people, not billion. I know it says million, but not billion. Million, M, not B. Okay. People have watched it together, live in person in theaters itself, or on TV on Disney Plus. According to Jeffrey Silverman, he stated, altogether, we're looking at about 7.8 million people who have seen Hamilton on stage in U.S. This number is on stage, meaning stage recorded and at the theater. This number is represented a reasonable upper limit, as it would include the people who have seen the live production multiple times, as well as international theater goers visiting the U.S., both of which would be difficult to remove from the estimate from any reasonable sanity. This information is located in paragraph 7. The musical brings a feel-good feeling, with the musical being a mixture of hip-hop, rap, and R&B. The passion of the actors shows how dedicated they are from the show. The long and high notes they pull off in the musical, making people fall in love with the music and cast. The popular cast from Lin-Manuel Miranda, Philippa So, Jonathan Groff, Anthony Ramos, and very other famous people. You would have to just see it for yourself by watching the musical. Watching the musical from a man who made and helped make around seven movies, around five live production musicals, which would be award-winning in Best Musical Theater Album category in 2016. Writer Lin-Manuel Miranda. When going to Tony Awards website and looking up performance of 2025, you will find this. New York, May 29th, 2025, Tony Awards production in CBS Today that announced today that in presented moment for Broadway fans worldwide, members of the original cast of Hamilton will reunite for the 78th annual Tony Award to celebrate the showing of the 10th anniversary. You may be saying, I don't know who that is. Well, if you have watched Moana, Encanto, the Mufasa movie, or the live production musicals In the Heights, or of course Hamilton or 21 Street, and more, as the slideshow Little Mermaid and Mary Poppins, not showing the In the Heights movie, but that being an option as well as watching the performance on YouTube when the cast performed at the White House for President Barack Obama himself. Okay. I'm going to be stating the negative outcomes first, and then the positive, because the positives are better than the negatives. The negative outcomes is that you watch the musical and you don't like it. You waste 2 hours and 55 minutes that you could have had to yourself, which won't happen because it's an amazing musical and you're going to love it. Now the positive. Actually sitting down and watching the musical. And I don't mean by putting it on and just going on your phone. And then after doing that, then loving the musical and rewatching it and adding the songs to your playlist and listening to them on repeat, as most people do. Not me though. Don't like my Spotify. Buying the tickets to see it live in person at the same time, being in the theater. Sitting down in the theater, watch the production live in person, and in the theater seeing it happen right in front of you, which is going to be a little reference for me from the musical itself. You do want to be in the room where it happens. Today I talked about the man who made the award-winning musical and the percentage of people who have watched it in person live and on TV. You can watch it and see if you love it just as much as others do and just as much as I do. This is a beautiful musical named Hamilton. You can love it just as much as others do. Watch it today on Disney Plus and listen to it on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, and others. These are my references going from Amanda Ramos, Data, the New York Theater Guide showing, can't remember where, the Tony Awards talking about the performances they did in 2025, and Simba TV showing the percentage of people that have watched it. The last one being Obama's White House. That is Obama's formal statement about watching it in person at the White House. Thank you for your time. Have a great day. And if you want to get this reference, you would have to watch the musical yourself. Remember, don't throw away your shot. Thank you. My name is Annabelle. This was my speech, and have a great day.